Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to Fun Fold Friday. Rose Ward, stampersdelight.com. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure this is connected. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Needed that this morning. So hop on. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And also, if it's your first time watching, we are going to get started very shortly. If you like that mug or other stamping apparel, go to the stampersdelightshop.com where you can purchase stamping apparel or scrapbooking apparel for you and your friends. Also, a couple of other reminders we have. Let me just get that picture. We have the virtual album retreat, the scrapbooking virtual retreat sign up right now through Stampin' Up. And when you sign up for that, you'll be placed into a Facebook group, and it's 3 days, 3 nights, days in July, where you'll be making a whole album, 12 double layouts. So you're going to have a whole album done by the time that you're done with the class. But check this out, because if you look at that, you'll see they're all individually packed. So everything is cut and ready for you to put together with the video. So I can't wait. I think it's going to be so much fun. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Molly. Also, I can't believe tomorrow is June 1st, last day to sign up for my online monthly creative card class. You can join by doing the subscription plan and saving $5 a month, or sign up monthly. Tomorrow is the last day for that. I also have the white on white with a pop of color online class going on, and you have till June 15th to sign up for that one. I know I got a lot going on, don't I? I also have the two-tone cardstock paper share going on. Man, that has been phenomenal. So many people want that. So definitely check that out. Hi, Holly. Hi, Jennifer. Definitely check that out. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera. And I know I told you I had a lot of things going on. If you missed all that, don't worry. All the links will be below. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget the basics of card making class. That's also a private Facebook group, but we also do it on YouTube. So if you're not on Facebook, you can get the videos. Okay, that's another thing that has really taken off. And a lot of these stampers are not new stampers. They're average or casual stampers, but they want to get back to the basics. So definitely check all those links out. Excuse me, I have to cough. Always when I get on, I think it's just the pollen in the air. Okay, let's go back to this. The other thing I want to mention is the June scrapbook class. This is the workshop kit, but what you're going to get is the sticker sheet and designer series paper. I will add the white layers. And again, that is, here it is. So I'm going to be using the sticker sheet, this right here, sticker sheet. And I'm going to incorporate that. So if you want to get in on the scrapbooking class for June, again, tomorrow is the last day. That's June 1st. I have to get these things ordered. Okay, let's see. What did I forget? Today is the last day to join my team and get $165 of merchandise for $99. Trust me, that's the best deal in town. And I'd love to have you on my team. So contact me and I can give you more information. Also, June 3rd to the 30th, Stampin' Up! Has a great sale going on. Buy one suite, get one 50% off. So again, look for that on June 3rd. Now's the time to buy that suite that you've been waiting for, so you can get the second one at half price. And last but not least, I do have my BOGO sale going on. Buy one, get one. You buy my retired products and you get new products in return. So the information is going to be below. I've been talking about it. I don't want to go on because we want to get started with our class or our projects here. So let me show you. I think I had too much coffee at one time. Hi, Elizabeth, Deborah, Lori. Okay, so let me show you. And I think I've decided this morning to do something with this. So we are going to be working with the Extraordinary Flora bundle. That's a stamp set and die, and it has matching washi tape. Oh my God, I love this. You'll see by how many samples I have to show you. Here's some samples here. You can see the die cuts out the washi tape. So anyway, I was thinking about it this morning, and I think this is going to be my July online card class, creative card class. So if you've already signed up for the subscription, you're already in. You do need the bundle. You will get some gems. You'll get the washi tape and any designer series paper. So I'll have that all written up later. I just decided just now. Nothing like last minute. All right. Who wants to see some samples first? I usually do it the other way around, but let's do it this way. So I'm just going to show you some quick samples. Here's one that I did black and white. I used that large stamp, stamped the background. I used my two-tone cardstock, which I love. Tore that. And then what I added was the new party dies. Party banners. Oh my God, what this is. You're going to love these. Let me just show you real quick what I do on the back side. I number them. So when I talk about them, I'm going to be talking about the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down. It just makes it easier. Today's May 30th. Oh my God, you're right. Thank you, Deborah. So you have till tomorrow, the 31st, to sign up for the starter kit. I'm a day ahead of myself. And you have today and tomorrow. So today's Friday. I keep thinking it's Saturday because I have my reunion, my class reunion tomorrow. All right. Well, anyway, you have till June 1st to sign up for my classes. You have May 31st to sign up for that extraordinary starter kit. Thank you, Deborah. I'm just so excited about this. So here's the banners, and I use those a lot with this sweet or bundle today. So here's the bundle. Let me show you that. And you'll also see I incorporated the right words. I get carried away, I know. So I did use that on some of them. So here's one card that I did. Now that's just a teaser. We're going to hold on to that, and then we're going to get started. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in... You definitely want to stay tuned because I do have some great samples to show you. And for this card, I will have the directions on my newsletter. I am going to cut this. This is our Petunia Pop. This is our regular cardstock. I'm going to cut that in half. And then I'm going to score it. And my scoring tool popped out. Okay, no worries. When that happens, I just take my bone folder and score it that way. Okay. Hi, Janice. Hi, Donna. Hi, Deb. All right, so I folded that in half. I love when I can do fun folds, and they're very easy with dies. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to grab, let's see which one I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab this one. So again, remember I told you that I number those. So this one is number, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5. And I'm going to layer that over the top here. So I just need to hang it over a little bit. I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. So the banner dies is actually a bundle with the large alphabet dies, which I'll be showcasing on Sunday on my Scrapbook Sunday 101, and you're going to want to check that out. So you can buy them separate or you can buy them as a bundle. I know they're a little pricey, but let me tell you something. They're worth their weight in gold. Okay, so I am going to just lay that down like that. I'm going through 2 pieces of cardstock, so I am going to roll this back. If you're just joining me, No worries, you can watch the replay, but we haven't gotten too far yet. Okay, I'm going to take this off. I'm just going to peel that. This is my Post-it note tape from Amazon. Okay, and there's my card base. So you can see by hanging that over, I'm leaving this here because I'm going to be using it again. Hanging over gives you that fun fold. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the next smaller size. So that would be number 6, I believe. And then I'm also going to bring in, again, they're not numbered, I number them. That's number 6. This is number 8. So I'm bringing those 2 in. And I'm going to grab a piece of, I guess I do have to move that out of the way a second. Here is that 2-tone cardstock. Again, petunia. You see the light and the dark. Love this. Love this paper. This is great when you're making cards because sometimes you don't want to use that heavier cardstock. And this is a little thinner. So what I usually do is I'll take that and I'll say, okay, this is like 3 1/4. I want it a little bit bigger. So I'll go in there and cut it like that. And because it's 12 by 12, you can get a lot more layers out of it instead of using the, did I just, oh, I wanted the bigger one, didn't I? Whoop, never mind. I need the bigger one. Oh, I'll use that for something. Okay, so this is 4. Well, let's cut that at 4 1/4. No worries, I can use all of these pieces. All right, so now I did that at 4. So now I have this one. That's the way I wanted it. All right, we're going to take this one and bring that die cutting machine back in. I'm going to layer this one on here. So that's a number 6. Remember, I start with the larger one. That was number 1. See how wide I want my frame. I think that's good. I'm also going to put it at the bottom. Okay. And this isn't quite as heavy as cardstock, so, but I am still going through it twice. Oh, Deb, I know. Deb says she loves these dies. Okay, put that over here for a second. I know I keep moving it back and forth, but so let's pull that out. Now I have this great little frame. Put those aside. And I also have this piece. And you can see that's lighter, so look how nice that would look, right? If I decide to use that piece. Now I'm going to bring this back in real quick one more time. And what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in the embossing folder from the Cheers and Sips. And I am going to emboss that. I'm doing the dark side. I'm telling you, wait till you see all the samples. I actually couldn't stop. Whoop, don't need that plate. I couldn't stop playing with this. That's why I decided to do my July class, online card class, with this. And I will have all the information out there probably Monday. Then I'm going to switch it because I want it this way. I actually did it. I want that. I want it this way. So I'm going to go here. Let's just do that. Always have the Stampin' Up! Logo towards you, which I didn't, but I'm going to go right back over it and it'll work. Okay. let's flip that around. We're going to do it this way. So what happened was I had it recessed and I didn't want it that way, but no worries, because I'm going to be distressing this. Joan and Janice are both from Washington State. Must be early there. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so now I have this frame. And what I'm going to do is this is why I love this. And I'm going to very gently distress this. You got to do it gently, but you can see the white coming through. This is one of the reasons why I love the two-tone cardstock. And if you want to get in on that paper share, the link will be below. Paper, all the papers, 53 colors. You're going to get 2 of each 6x6 size. Okay. So now I'm going to bring this in, because you guessed it, that's going to layer right there. But let's get to the fun part. The next piece I'm going to bring in is a piece of white, and this is regular cardstock, not thick. I'm going to cut this at 3 1/4, and the reason I'm doing that is because the washi tape, if you measure it, is 3 1/4. I actually don't recommend doing a long one like that. I'm going to show you how to do it long ways, but this long, because it doesn't fit into the the cutting machine. So you have to do it twice anyway, but we'll see. Let's see how I do. Here is the washi tape, and I am going to hold this, and I'm going to line that up. Now you see there's a bubble in there. I'm going to bring it down. And what I'm going to do is fix that. Let's roll it up a minute so you can fix it. This is why I recommend doing smaller pieces. But I wanted to show you. Let's start on this side. There we go. What you can do with it. Okay. Of course, I did it better when I was doing it by myself. Okay, there we go. Got that side down. Now I'm just going to push this and get those wrinkles out. Okay. I'm going to take my scissors, if I can find them. There they are. Oh, before work. I remember doing my videos before work. Remember those days? I used to hop on at 7 o'clock in the morning. All right, now we're going to bring this in. Bring the die cutting machine in. And I left that little lip on there so that will hold it on my plate. I'm going to go up as far as I can. Let that hold it. I'm going to bring in that die. I absolutely love this. And then just find the right die where it goes. And I think what I usually do is, oh, let me do it the other way. I think I want it this way. Just play around with it. Okay, there it is. Let's use this one first. So even though I'm just cutting that out, trust me, you can cut the rest of them out. And I'm going to show you. So I'm going to take these. And cut those out. You remember that, Janice. So for those of you that are new, a few years ago when I was still working, I would hop on here at 7 o'clock in the morning and do a video. And then at 8 o'clock, I would go off and I'd hop on my other computer, and because I work from home. I don't think I could do that now. Okay, so let me just show you. I'm going to pop those out. And I have all these fun little pieces to use for my cards or scrapbook, whatever you're going to use them for. We're using cards today, of course. Happy Friday, Mary Jo. So there I have all those cute little pieces. Now, I can put this back in and find where these go. Let's see. There it is. Let's bring that out. That looks like it right there. Yep, there it is. Oop, let's pull this one out. I'm going to bring these in right here. You see? So I can cut those. I can do those too. Again, I found for me, doing one portion at a time was easier. The longer your tape is, it's a, you know, it's, you got to work it. Let's just put this in here. But I absolutely love this. Oh gosh, I'm going to be, okay. We're just going to cut that real quick. Lori, you remember those days too? Wow, you guys have been with me a long time. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then you can just pop those out. I'm not going to do the last piece. I'll just pull that off. But now you see what I mean about the die. So again, if you get a little wrinkle in there, just use your bone folder and smooth it out. We're going to move this over here for now. And now I have all these great pieces to use. Also, so I'm going to put these in here so I don't lose them. You see how many flowers I have here? Oh, God, I think I might have to use these with the white on white with a pop of color class in the coming months. This side, and I want to show you again, I did the same thing, but I used a window sheet. So I'm not going to show you all that because it's the same exact thing, but you can cut them out of a window sheet, and then you have a clear background. Oh my gosh, aren't they great? All right. The other thing you can do with this, I'm going to show you. I stamped this in Memento, and then I colored it. But the reason I wanted to show you that is because, of course, once you color it, you can cut those out too. Loving this yet? Or you could use that as a background. All right, let's get back to the card. I'm going to bring this in. I think I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to grab some dimensionals. I don't think I have any minis, so I'm going to cut some of these little guys up. Now, you know what? Actually, I'm going to take this. I lied. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use my washi tape. Doesn't matter what side I'm going to use, because it's going to get covered. I'm going to take my washi tape. I forgot what I was doing here. I got so excited showing you. Oh, yeah. The window sheet's great. Okay. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to cover that piece. I'm going to cut this. Now, you can fussy cut this, or go ahead and use those dies. I'm just going to fussy cut it for now. But you can use the same size die here. And cut that out. But I think you understand what I'm saying. So I'm just going to cut that washi tape off. You want a nice clean edge. I should use the dies. All right. So I'm going to bring this in and grab my dimensionals, which of course are, you know what? I'm going to use my strips. I'm going to grab my dimensional strips. Really don't need all of these, this large one, but I want to make sure it stays. I'm just going to add this right here. If you want to save on it, you don't have to use a whole strip here. Good morning, Stacy. Molly watched me while she was in bed when I was on 7 o'clock. Okay, we're going to add that right there. We're going to take this piece and we're going to slide that right in there. So you're not going to see, look at that. Let's just move that in. A little piece we want to stick out. Okay, so this piece we're going to take back out. I'm going to add some glue. I used the lighter side of the two-tone cardstock, so it didn't overpower it. That little piece right there needs a dimensional. So let's add that at the top. Again, the dimensional strips are great for framing. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, let's bring in some of those flowers. And for this, I'm actually going to use the window sheet ones. I want them a little clearer. So let's see. Add that one right there. Let's see what else we got here. This one I only got half a flower, but that I can still use because what I can do is hide that. And then maybe this one. Okay, so let's start with this one and we're going to build this. You just want to remember you don't want it to overhang. We're then going to add this one. I think I put that under there. I'm just adding a little glue here. I'm building this up, but I'm going to actually put a dimensional under there. Thank you. You shared it. I should be on Facebook, but thank you for sharing it to your page. It really does help me. Okay, I'm going to grab some of these longer ones. And then let's do this side. So I'll start with that one. And we'll add this one right here. Remember, these are the window sheet ones. Just because I wanted them clear. And then let's add some of these flowers and maybe right there. All right, I'm going to grab a dimensional and just put that under there. So that stays. You want to hide that dimensional though. So it stays where it's supposed to. Move that, there we go. This one needs a little more glue. And so does this one. I think I'll use a dimensional on that. We're going to cover some of this up. Okay. I'll put those aside for a minute. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my sentiment for an extraordinary couple. This would be a wedding card. Let's grab a piece of white. I'm going to use my paper trimmer to cut that out because it's thin, but it's long and I can't cut that straight. add that right there. So here I'm going to put some glue on each side and a dimensional inside there. I'm going to bring in some ribbon here. I was going to use the petunia pop, but you know what? I think I might use some of our gold striped ribbon. So let's make a nice little bow here. Now, if you want these sizes and dimensions, it will be on my, let me just cut that. It will be on my newsletter later. So you got time to sign up for my newsletter. I also put the dimensions on my blog, so 2 places to look. All right, let's just cut that off. You're going to fall in love with this, I'm telling you. I'm going to add that right over here. So I am going to add some glue right there. Now for the inside, I'm going to grab a piece of white. And you can grab whichever one you want, however big you want this inside to be. I'm going to grab this one. And I'm going to cut a inside piece. So the cool thing about this is, let's say I cut this out, and then I decide it's too big and I want it smaller. Well, then I'll just cut another one inside there, and then I have a frame to use later on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Let's move this. And this is going to go right inside there, just like that. I'm going to use this side because I just got my fingers on that. Okay, to an extraordinary couple, we're going to do congratulations. And then guess what? We're going to add a couple of these little flowers right on the inside. So I'm going to use a little stamp and seal so it's clear. This one too. Make it like a little bouquet, right? All right, so that would be the inside. Beautiful wedding card. And then, of course, we need some gems. So let's grab our in color flat gems, which have a little shine to them. I'm going to use the middle size here, the little one here, and then the larger one I'll put over here. And you can add those anywhere that you want. Oh, thank you, Holly. Just wait till you see the rest of them. So there is a beautiful wedding card using the two-tone cardstock, the Flora washi tape with the window sheet, and of course those party banner dies. Oh, thank you, Deb. Okay, you ready to see some more samples? So this is the one I showed you, black and white. And of course, there I tore the two-tone cardstock. And notice how I did the thinking of you. So, you know, think of different ways to use your stamps. Everything doesn't have to be straight. So that was the one we just did. Okay, here is what I would consider white on white with a pop of color. Now this is done with the white background. Okay. Then I did the same thing, but I stepped it up and I embossed that the frame with that embossing folder and added some ribbon. So basically the same card, just a step up. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Stacy, Joan. So there again is a step up from that. Yes, I did go a little crazy with this. Here's another one that I used, this new strawberry slush. Now for this one, what I did was I used the window sheet back here and the window sheet flowers right here. So it looks like the floating flowers. So again, there's a window sheet back there, which gives it that floating effect. Thank you, Elizabeth. And then I wanted something on the inside, but they don't have a small stamp with this. It's the large stamp. So here's what you can do. I inked up just one row. Actually, it was that row. And I inked it down like that. So that gave me some flowers for the inside. And last but not least, let's see what this one is. Here's one that I used with the Gallery Sweet dies. So instead I made a square or rectangle. Oh, we got ink all over that. Here's one with the Gallery Sweet dies and the window sheets. That one fell off somewhere. Here's another one. So when I did this card, that inside frame, I used for this one. And I thought that this bundle goes so well with the Memories in Bloom Designer Series paper. So I used the Designer Series paper and back, a piece of our two-tone Darling Duckling here. And then this one, oh, thank you, Georgia. This one was the strawberry slush, then the white, which I embossed. And then, of course, another banner with that washi tape on it. And that was a happy birthday. So a lot of ideas. And, of course, don't forget that you can color those flowers and then use it that way. I'm sure there's other ideas, which I haven't come up with yet. This one has a little thing on it. Let me put this somewhere. Not sure where it came from, but it's there. We'll just stick it there for now. So I'll be using not only the banner dies, but I'll be using this washi tape too. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video or live. Tell all your friends about it. Share it on social media. And again, I'm going to use this set bundle for my July class, so be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to sign up for my classes. I'd love to have you on my team. And oh, I got another flower over here. I got so many of them to use. I really hope you enjoyed it today. Have a great weekend, everybody.